Hi everyone, my name is Cynthia. Let's talk books. Today I am finally here with a video that is not a wrap up because I am caught up on my wrap ups, even though it's now the end of the month and I should be filming a wrap up soon. Either way, today I'm here to talk about a really wonderful book that I read this month, and that is Bitter by Akwaeke Emezi. I read Pet a while ago and really loved Pet. I just really enjoyed it. It's not for everybody, but I enjoyed it. And so I had to pick up Bitter when it came out. It is a prequel to Pet. It follows the main character and Pet's mom. And so you get to see a little bit of how the world in Pet came to be. You don't get a full view of it, but you get a bit of that in Bitter. And in this story, you're following a heroine who has gone through a lot. They've been in a foster home, they've experienced abuse, but now she's in an art school that has become a haven for her, where there's no abuse, where she's taken care of physically, mentally, spiritually. This is just a place she feels safe. And the school promises that this is always their home, and if they're not ready to leave once they come of age, that they can stay and continue to be part of the school. At the same time, there's a lot of turmoil happening in the outside world. They live in a town where things are incredibly unfair, where one rich man dictates the city council and has really complete power over this town. At least that's what it seems. So there's constantly social protests, political protests in the streets, people clashing with the police and government officials. And so as a result, we get to see a little bit of that youth movement that is battling injustices in this town. And Bitter's friends are very involved in this movement. She has friends who are directly in the front lines fighting oppression. But she does not want to be part of it. She just does not. She wants to stay safe, and she wants all her friends to stay safe. But she also feels guilty about her friends putting themselves in danger while she is safe. And so one of the main themes in the story is what role individual people play in a kind of social revolution or political revolution. And I just really love that message, because it's not a book that was trying to tell everybody that you should be out in the streets protesting now, and if you're not, you're a bad person. No, the book's message is that everybody has a role to play, and not everybody can be out in the streets. Not everybody has the mental and physical capacity to put themselves in danger, and that is okay. And art is important. That's another big message in the book, is art is incredibly important for any kind of justice movement, for any kind of ideology. Art matters. And so Bitter as an artist can play a role, even as people sometimes feel a little bit ambivalent about what exactly she's doing. Lined up with some of what happens in Pet, in this book, you see how Bitter's paintings come to life. I'll just put it that way. I don't want to spoil anything. If you read Pet, you know what I'm talking about. So you get to see Bitter struggle with understanding that, coming to accept that, and also letting people into her bubble. She is somebody who's very closed off because she's been abused. And as a result, she keeps people, even friends, at arm's length. And what she's learning to do is how to feel safe and how to let people that care about you in. That's really important, because I think that's central to everything the book is about. Like the theme about protest and everybody's role to play, that really spoke to me. But I think this theme about safety and letting people in also was really important, and it will speak to people out there a lot. The other thing that I really loved, another theme I loved in this story, was that of self-care. The young people who are out protesting and physically putting themselves in danger have a very fantastic understanding in this book of the fact that you also need time off, that you can't burn out, because once you or you should try not to let yourself burn out, but if you do, that is also okay, and it's okay to stop. Just stop physically putting yourself in danger, and that it is really important to eat, to sleep, to take care of yourself while you are protesting inequality. And this is something that is so incredibly important. This last few months I've been reading a lot and thinking a lot about social movements, revolutionary movements. I'm teaching 2 classes that are thematically aligned with these topics, and so this was the perfect book to be reading alongside reading Martin Luther King Jr. and reading Malcolm X and reading, all these other other people. And so I just really appreciate the way that Akwaeke Emezi wrote this. They are just such a fantastic writer, and they are like an auto-buy author for me. I didn't buy Bitter. I checked it out from the library, but at some point I will own it, and I will read everything Emezi writes, basically, is what I'm saying, because I have just come to really enjoy their writing. And if you're interested in these themes, Bitter is more of a kind of like young adult novel, but these themes are really much wider, and so that's why I'm talking about this book in this channel and encouraging you all that if you are interested in these themes at all, that you pick up this book. So that is it for me. Let me know if you've read the book, what you thought. I'm happy to chat about these books. Even if you ended up not liking the book, I still really like to hear your thoughts and why you ended up where you did. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.